Hey guys, just around the corner on September 20th and 21st, there's going to be a live StoryBrand marketing workshop. I say live, it's going to be a live stream. Okay, it's going to be over the internet. You're going to be on Zoom doing 2 days of absolute genius marketing work on your stuff. So why does this work? Well, first of all, you have 2 committed days to work on your stuff, which I promise you probably haven't done in a very long time. It forces you to put those days aside to work on your marketing. In the live stream, the StoryBrand live stream, you're going to get every single piece that you need to create a clear marketing message and sales funnel, all in 2 days. Now, it's just under $1,000, guys. That's what the price is. And if you will go to live.mitchalverson.com, live.mitchalverson.com, spelled just like you see in the podcast notes and things, click register. It's going to take you to the register page. That's where you register. Okay? Go do it. You're going to get, man, you're just going to totally rock your marketing if you go do this. So if you want to rock your marketing, go do it. If you don't, you're going to pick the wrong line at Chick-fil-A. So sorry. Hi, everybody. This is Mitch Alverson, and I'm delighted that you've joined me for this episode of Marketing with Mitch, where I help you solve your biggest marketing problems. I'm a StoryBrand certified guide and a master black belt in Six Sigma. I've been working in sales and marketing for a long time now, for Fortune 500 companies and startups. I believe you got into business to do what you love, not mess around with messaging and websites. That's why I'm here, bringing ideas and information that can help you stop struggling with marketing and gain peace of mind. Let's get right to the episode. All right, yesterday we told you about how Story is a sense-making device and why you should be using it. But today I want to talk a little bit, I want to kind of back up and talk about why that is so true and what's going on in your customer's brain, right? That's the biggest thing. And why that I said 2 days ago, people buy products only after they read words that make them want to buy those products. Here's the reason why. Our brains, your customers, clients, prospective clients, their brains are tasked with doing a couple of really important jobs. First is to keep that person alive, to help them survive and thrive. That's what their brain is tasked to do. And the second is to conserve calories, right? So if you think about that, if the human brain from way back when, right? Back when we, had to, really survive. It's not so much like that today. We don't wake up and, have to figure out how we're going to, create shelter that is, safe and warm and protects us from the outdoors. And we don't have to think about going and killing our food. But our brains are still wired that way from way back when to help us survive and thrive and to help us. The second one is conserve calories because of number one. Its job is to conserve calories because it has to do number one, help you survive and thrive. So what does that even mean for us in our marketing? Well, if that's true about the human brain, then your marketing better be darn clear. And it better be something that your clients can figure out quickly. So the words should tell them how you help them survive and thrive, right? That's the big deal. And that's why we use, story, because we know this about your customers and clients. They wake up every day into their own story. So they wake up every single day and they are the hero in their story, living their life, going about their day, and they have needs and desires and wants. And if your product or service solves those problems for those people or, gives them something that, is like I think of like Alexa Alexis ticks the box of status, which, if you go way back to the sort of the monkey brain, right? I'm going to survive and thrive because, my status is greater because I'm driving this Lexus, right? So that's kind of how things are working. But what the last thing we want to do is put marketing messaging in front of our prospective clients that makes their brains burn calories. And what I mean is confusing. So like the first day we talked about that construction company who's got partnership and professionalism or exceeding expectations on their website. Well, what that's doing is it's making someone think, what in the world are they talking about? What do they even do? And as soon as your brain starts to burn calories to try and figure out what they do, guess what it's doing? Without you even knowing it, it's saying, get out of here. Let's go back to, Instagram, where we can see how many, engagements we have over there that make us feel good about ourselves, which, helps us with the survive and thrive kind of thing. So their brains, if you're putting out confusing messaging, ambiguous messaging, their brains are checking out and they're going to the next thing. And it's not even that you're competing with social media. You're competing with people who are really, really busy. Or, a mom is thinking about, what's going to be for dinner and, what projects that she's working on at work. And if your stuff is not clear, then she's going to move right past it. So we can't be ambiguous. And the other thing you really can't do, guys, is use industry jargon or big words. I mean, look, I don't know who said it, but the marketing that's the most human wins. And so if you use words that are big and jargony and industry specific, you're just not going to be clear. I know sometimes you need to do that, and sometimes it makes sense to do that. But we call those slippery bowling balls. And, if you could give a client, if you're presenting your messaging, no matter what the application is, if it's on their venue, if you're speaking or if you're on your website or wherever, if you give them a bowling ball of really jargony, industry specific stuff, they're going to start to burn calories and they may try to figure it out. You give them another one. All you can do is give them about 3 of these bowling balls and they're going to drop them all and they're going to move on to the next thing. So don't do that. Don't give them slippery bowling balls. Give them good, clear messaging, human words that everybody understands. So remember what we say at StoryBrand, if you confuse, you'll lose. So that's why, guys, story is such a sense-making device. So go check out your marketing. Again, if it's unclear, if you're using big jargony industry words, don't do that. Figure out a better way to say it that's more human. The marketing that's the most human wins. See you tomorrow. Thanks so much for listening to Marketing with Mitch. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have time, please subscribe to the podcast and consider rating and reviewing the show. That will help other people find us, and then we can help more people stop pulling their hair out when it comes to marketing. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon on Marketing with Mitch.